What does without prejudice mean for your separation agreement? Imagine sitting down with your spouse to discuss how to split your property and care for your children. You want to speak openly without worrying about future consequences. That is where the phrase without prejudice comes into play. It is a legal term used in family law to protect both sides during negotiations. When you see without prejudice on a document or during discussions, it means what you say cannot be used against you later in court. This allows everyone to be honest and negotiate freely, aiming for a fair agreement. In family law, especially during divorce or separation, without prejudice is often used in settlement talks. For example, if you offer to give your spouse a larger share of the house, that offer is protected if marked without prejudice. It means the offer is part of negotiations, not a formal proposal that can be used as evidence if the case goes to court. This encourages couples to explore options without fear of harming their legal position. The main benefit of without prejudice is confidentiality. Anything said or offered during these talks stays private unless both parties agree otherwise. This encourages open communication, making it easier to reach an agreement. If the negotiations fail, the discussions cannot be brought up in court, so your bargaining power remains intact. If you and your spouse do reach an agreement during without prejudice talks, it can become legally binding if both of you accept it clearly. This means you can go ahead and formalize it into a separation agreement. On the other hand, if no agreement is made, the discussions stay confidential and cannot be used as evidence later. It's important to understand that without prejudice is different from dismissing a case without prejudice. Dismissing a case without prejudice means you can reopen it later, but without prejudice in negotiations only refers to protecting your statements during settlement talks. Knowing what without prejudice means helps you navigate family law better. It gives you the freedom to discuss and negotiate openly, knowing your words are protected. This can make the process of creating a separation agreement smoother and less stressful. It is a key tool to help both parties find common ground without risking their legal positions.